Yeah, my name's Chris. I was invited back in 2012 to the Christmas performance. Well, my daughter wanted to sign up for Alpha, and I'll be honest with you, I was sort of trying to protect her more than anything. I didn't want her to sign up to some kind of weird cult. I found myself drawn to sort of going to the back of the auditorium and putting my name down myself. The voices in my head and the feelings that I was having were sort of tugging at me, and I just wanted to sort of find out more for myself, but I really wouldn't tell anybody. And we joined the Alpha, and I wasn't a really good student, I don't think, but they seemed to think I was. All the time that I had I was spending time trying to find out questions that I could actually throw at them to catch them out, and put doubt in the faith that they had. But while I was on Alpha, the more that I started to read and the more I actually started to open my mind up, I started to feel something happening inside of me. I'd say the biggest stumbling block for me was the science thing with regards to creation. And I used to get really hung up about that element. But the more I understood and started to read, science and faith can stand side by side. And I think sometimes we have to put things aside so we can have that relationship and journey. I committed myself to Christ while I was taking a shower one morning. It was towards the end of Alpha, to be quite honest with you, and I basically sort of said, you know, if you're real, show me. And he hasn't stopped showing me, to be honest. I suppose massive game changer for me was how I looked at life and looked at the world, and that particular point in time I started to look at the world in a different way. I started to look at people in a different way. The way I behaved around people changed. People had noticed that. You know, my children now say that they've got holiday dad 24 hours a day, 365 days a year. In my work, it started to change dramatically with how I deal with the people that I employ and the people that actually come into the dealerships that I look after. And I think that's a massive difference in my life. Yeah, I think one of the parts of my life now is serving on Alpha and being a part of people's journey and being a game changer for them and helping them through my experience, through my story and the way that God has changed my life, and He's continuing to change my life daily. If I can just give them that sort of experience and that love that I've got now that God gives me, I just find that absolutely mind-blowing, that I can actually be a part of other people's lives and be a game changer for them.